Evaluating online resources. When evaluating resources, ask yourself who, what, when, and why. Who? Who is claiming responsibility for the content of this website? What are their credentials? Could they be biased? What? Is the information presented based on fact or opinion? Is it accurate? Is it complete? When? Is the information current or outdated? Do the links on the page still work? And finally, why? Is the information provided meant to inform you or to persuade you? Let's take a look at an example. Here's a basic Google search for the topic aspartame. Let's take a look at the third result. Aspartame is by far the most dangerous substance on the market. In fact, I have seen this site used by some students, so let's take a look at it. Here's the website for Mercola.com. As you can see, here is our article, Aspartame is by far the most dangerous substance on the market. We need to establish who is the author of the site, or who is taking responsibility for the information presented. Sometimes this may be a person, but it could also be an organization. Sometimes you can find biographical information at the top or the bottom, or under links titled About Us, Mission, Our History, etc. On this page, we can find the biographical information at the bottom of the page under About Dr. Mercola. When we click on the link, the following page appears. It is prominently displayed on the page that Dr. Mercola is a best-selling author. If we scroll farther down the page, we see a list of his credentials, and that he is an osteopathic general practitioner. What does that mean? Sometimes you may need to consult another source, such as a dictionary in this case, to gather more information. We could also Google Dr. Mercola and see what others have said about him. I also noticed that at the bottom of the page there is a disclaimer that states that statements on the page have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Now let's look at what kind of information is being presented. Is it based on fact or opinion? Is it accurate? Is it complete? Let's go back to the original article and take a look at it. When I click on the link, a pop-up window appears, trying to persuade me to sign up for articles that Dr. Mercola selects himself and in which he shares his personal insights. It seems kind of strange to me, and I'm not really interested, so I'm just going to click on the X to close this window. Then when I get to the article itself, I notice that there is an ad right in the middle of the page for his book, Sweet Deception. Now let's look at how current the information is. If we look at the bottom of the page again, we can see that the copyright information is current, so he keeps this page up to date. Now let's look at some of the articles themselves. Look at the dates of some of the articles. Would you consider this medical information to be up to date? You will probably also want to test these links to see if they still work. What is the purpose of this site? Is it to inform us, or is it to persuade us to buy something or accept an opinion? Here we see Dr. Mercola states that he's providing the most up-to-date health information and resources, and that his goal is to educate and create awareness. However, I did notice that the site has a lot of ads for books, and also vitamins and supplements. When advertising is present, is it clearly differentiated as such, or could it be confused with factual information? It's up to you to determine if the website's stated purpose is the actual purpose. When you're done evaluating your website, ask yourself, is this the best that I can do? Are there other sources that would be better? Are there other websites that are known for their credibility? Regardless of what source you use, make sure you have a variety of sources so that your research covers all the relevant issues of your topic. Also, some topics may be controversial with differing viewpoints, so make sure your sources back up their claims with actual research, facts, and statistics from sources that can be verified. And don't forget, we have many other reliable resources available at your MATC library. Not only do we have books, but also newspaper, magazine, and journal articles, as well as online streaming videos. And all of these resources can be accessed from your home computer if you have internet access at home. Please ask a friendly librarian if you need assistance with any of our library resources. We are here to help.